A Dark Souls for Star Wars? The fighting in Jedi Fallen Order could give us the most challenging combat experience yet. Is there anything more satisfying than tapping into a deep well of spiritual energy that binds everything in the universe together? And then harnessing said energy to just hurl a stormtrooper off a catwalk to his untimely death? The answer is no. No, there is not. And I don't have to search my feelings to know this to be true, because I experienced it last week at E3 where I went hands-on with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Set in the wake of Revenge of the Sith and the Sinister Order 66, the game follows Cal Kestis, a young Jedi on the run from the Empire, Inquisitors, and all manner of people that want him dead. Cal's gonna have to use the Force and his sweet lightsaber skills if he wants to survive this journey unscathed. But given the depth of the game's combat system, that might prove easier said than done. This isn't a game where you can just mash buttons and hope for the best. If you go on simply hacking and slashing your way through every obstacle, you're gonna wind up an empty robe on the floor. In order to survive, you're gonna need to learn how to block incoming attacks, parry blows, and strategically exploit your opponent's weaknesses. It's similar to Sekiro's Shadows Die Twice in that regard. For example, if you perfectly time a block against an incoming blaster bolt, you can reflect it back towards your attacker. If you block an incoming melee strike right as it's happening, you can parlay that into a deadly counterattack. If you manage to deplete your enemy's stamina bar, you can stun them, allowing you to unleash a world of hurt. Movement and positioning are essential to survival in Jedi Fallen Order. The AI is quite clever, and your opponents will try to swarm you, stun you, and rain death down upon you from every conceivable angle. If you take too much damage, just press up on the D-pad to make your droid buddy BT-1 give you some sweet Jedi juice. Now, I'm sure there's a more official name for it, but that's what I'm calling it until I'm asked by Lucasfilm's legal team to stop. Jedi juice, yum yum. Fortunately for Cal, he'll be able to use an array of force powers to assist him in kicking ass and taking names. During our demo, we were able to experiment with force pulling, force pushing, and force slowing. Force slowing is maybe the most versatile. It affects everything from enemies, to obstacles, to blaster bolts, kind of like how Kylo Ren did at the beginning of The Force Awakens. Now you can even combo this with a force pull, and then make stormtroopers eat their own plasma. When you're on the offensive, you're gonna wanna find ways to combine quick attacks, heavy attacks, and your force powers to make unique combinations. When you're dealing with advanced enemies like the Purge Troopers, they'll be resistant to simpler tactics that would work on your average stormtrooper. And whatever you do, do not let one of those KX series security droids get too close. But if you keep your wits about you, utilize your environment, and exploit the fact that you can do things like pit those giant spiders on Kashyyyk against the Empire, then you might just live to see another day. Of course, we'll have to wait until November 15th to find out what another day entails, but in the meantime, tell us what you think. What force powers do you most want to use in combat? What's your favorite Star Wars game? Let's discuss. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and share this video and tag your fellow Padawan learners in the comments below. And until the next time that you have an unexpected guest, stay tuned to Nerdist.com.